Okay then guys, so unfortunately today we're going to have to expose OFP Funding as a scam operation. For those that don't know, OFP Funding is a company. They are actually based in the UK, called FinTechnology, and they operate on numerous company names. The majority of the staff are based in Nigeria. That tells you a lot straight away. And the reason we're going to have to expose OFP Funding as a scam is because I've got undeniable evidence that is without question proof that OFP Funding is a scam. And I'm going to go through that with you today. So first, what I want to do is I just want to explain a little bit about my accounts. Okay, so I'll go to my homepage within OFP Funding. Okay, so as you can see, I'll highlight everything, make sure as you know where my pointer's going, guys. So as you can see, average profit factor 2.1, average win ratio is 52, average R&R 1.17. Now the total amount of profit I've gained so far in the last 3 months is 19,526. I have 5 accounts. This account is a $50,000 account. This account is a $100,000 account. Another 50,000, 100,000, and 100,000, which totals the maximum $400,000 that you can have with OFP. Now, the profit is nearly $20,000, as you can see there. Account number 1 has made $5,029 in profit. That's due for a payout next week. Account number 2 has made $7,860. That's due for a payout as soon as it hits 10K. This account here, now this account is the account that we have just submitted for a review and has just been denied, even when all the statistics are perfect, all the strategy aligns with my trades, and my strategic videos sent in are perfect trading videos. They go through fundamentals, they go through technicals, reasons why I took the trades, and yet they've declined or denied the payout. Now, number 3 is the one we're going to discuss in this video, because it proves without a doubt that OFP is a scam. Without a doubt. Now, if you watch till the end of this video, you're going to see how much of a scam these guys are. So make sure you watch to the end of this video. If it starts getting too long, then I might do it in a few parts, because we are going to go through the review video that I sent to OFP. There's 3 of them, and they're short videos, but we're going to go through them, just proving how much of a scam these guys are. And then number 4, I had just $810 in profit, because this is a fairly new account, and that needs to get to 4,000 before it's due a payout. And this account number 5 is due a payout like next week, so it would just another thousands, 3,500 is the total profit we need to meet the inconsistency score of 20%, and then we're eligible for payout. So my 5 accounts, profit 19,526. Okay. Now account number 3, this one here, 1017,486. Let's just get the screenshot of the account and go through the statistics together for this account. We'll start at the top. Sorry, let me just... Okay, so let's scroll right the way to the top, so we can see all the statistics in this account. Now, There's the account number, 101748. We've got growth of 9.07. A growth over 2% is good. Over 5% is fantastic. 9% growth is amazing. So we've got $4,532 in profit. Profit factor of 2.06. And our average R&R, average win ratio, is 1 to 1.7. So every trade that we put on, we win 1.78 times more the amount that we've lost. And the idea in trading is win more than you lose. So you take your losses early and you keep your profits going to the maximum if possible. So as you can see here, we had 28 trades. 4,532 is the total profit. 53.53% win ratio. As we've just said, there's no win ratio rule with OFP. It can be as high or as low as you want. As you know, as a trader, if you are a trader watching this, you'll know that win rate doesn't matter. You can have a win rate of 10% and still be profitable. The reason being is you make your losses much less than your wins. So if you're putting a trade on, you have a trade that's going to lose $100, for instance, you would have a take profit of $300. So that's 3 to 1. So every time you lose a trade, you lose 100. Every time you win a trade, you lose 300. Okay, so let's keep going. That's just my balance chart. And here is the inconsistency score. So we need an inconsistency score of 20% or below. Now it was 18% at the time of submission. Here is illegal strategies, and these illegal strategies include martingale, hedging, and any gambling strategies. So you can't increase your lot size to higher than 3.5 times more than your normal lot size, which nobody should ever do. We've got our profit and loss calendar here, what we've won on days, what we've lost on days. And as you can see, I was just explaining why your win rate doesn't need to be great, because the days that we win much bigger than the days that we lose, as you can see here. Now our best trade was 1,000 and our worst trade was 609. Just an example of some trades we've got in here, but I'll go through them again in my account. Now, look how consistent this graph is. Average win 587, average loss 329. On the days that I win consistently more than the days that I lose, and the days that I win are consistently more profitable than the days that are lost. So every single rule fully complied by. Here are the rules, and these rules are confirmed over time. I've been confirming them with the management over time, because it's like trying to get blood out of a stone, because they don't want you to know the rules, they don't want you to know how to pass, because they want you to fail. They want you to buy more accounts. They want you to fail and buy more accounts. Once you become profitable, you're no use to them. So they kick you to the wayside, like they've done exactly with this account here. So let's go through the rules. So max drawdown, 5% of the account balance, 10% of the account balance overall. Okay, tick, we passed that. Trade performance rule, the worst trade must not exceed your best trade. I've just showed you that my worst trade was much less than my best trade on the screenshot. Average losing trade duration must not be longer than the average winning trade duration. So within OFP here, for the account in question. Okay, so the durations for the account in question are here, and these are all the trades. So we've got wins 77 minutes, 1,258 minutes, a loss there 262, win 98, win 488, loss 8 minutes, loss 47, win 209 minutes, 325 minutes, win duration, and a few losses there, 203, 50, 302, 139, all short durations. 37 minutes, 41 minutes, 37 minutes for wins, 5,975 minutes for win. So just by these figures here alone, we are almost our win durations are almost 4 times more than our losing durations. So we have smashed that rule. Okay, moving on. At least 50% of the majority of your profitable winning trades must be larger than your biggest losing trade. For example, 20 winning trades, and you've got to have 11 of those 20 over your biggest losing amount. Okay, we smashed that too. So we've got 15 total winning trades, and let's count. So the worst trade was 609, so we need to count how many trades that we won were over that amount. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 10 trades bigger than our losing amount. So we got 15 wins, and 10 of those were over our biggest losing amount. We've got 10 out of 15. So basically we've got like more than 60-70% there. And you only need 50%. So we smashed that rule. Break-even trades are considered neutral at time review, not wins or losses. That makes no difference. Your average risk to reward ratio must be at least 1 to 1. Well, ours is 1.178. So we smashed that. Payout consistency needs to be 20% or less. Ours was 18, so we smashed that. Do not increase your size dramatically after a loss to avoid martingale or gambling. Well, we smashed that too, because as you can see there, tick, no illegal strategies, smashed. Trading discipline, stick to your trading strategies, have a clear reason for entering trade. We do on every single trade. Floating trades, so if you've got a drawdown of, let's say, 2,500, then your daily drawdown cannot exceed 50% of that. With this account, never exceeded it. It never exceeded it on any of my accounts. I make sure of it. I stick to these rules like they're glued in my mind, because I want to succeed, and I don't want to be held back just by a stupid rule. So I make sure I've got all the rules ingrained in my head. One-sided betting. Do not open more than 2 trades of the same pair in the same direction. So that basically means if you've got 2 trades open for, let's say, GBP, JPY, don't open a third trade until the other trades have closed, and also wait 30 minutes. But we never open more than 1 trade in the same direction. We normally just trade 1 or 2 trades depending on the situation. We might put a GBP, JPY on, but then we might also put a Euro USD trade on if we see an opportunity later in the day, like the New York session, but we would never open the same trade in the same direction. So we would never have two GBP JPYs running at the same time. So that rule smashed. Now this is interesting, and you're going to see this why this is interesting in a minute with the emails that they send with their excuse for denial. No stop loss if you wish. OFP has no stop loss rule. They've got no stop loss rule, so you can adjust it however you like. And the reason for that is because they want traders to blow their accounts. They want traders to not put a stop loss on, so they blow their account and they have to buy a new account. But obviously we're good traders, or I'm a good trader. This video is proving that I'm a good trader, and I'm putting my stop loss on every single time. Even though it's not required, I still do it. Okay, so we've got news trading. So no trading news 2 minutes before or 2 minutes after. If it is that I need to put a trade on and it's got a red trading news event, so it's got a high event like CPI or unemployment claims or something like that, even when Trump's about to speak, I'll just wait. I'll either put my trade on way sooner or way after. Okay? And now I'm coming back. I'm going to come back to this in a minute because these are all my latest videos. I do a daily vlog every single day of every trade that I put on. So all my trades that are executed, they've gone through top-down analysis. So they've gone from top-down, they've gone from daily or weekly to the 4 hour, to the 1 hour, down to the 15 minute, down to the 5 minute for entry. And they've all got reasons why I've entered. So they've either broke the previous daily low, they've either broke the previous daily high, they're at a key supply zone, a key demand zone, they're at a daily FVG that price is going to react from. There's a reversal candle scenario. All these different types of strategies that I use, and every trader uses in the world, every good trader uses in the world, have been used on this account. And you'll see in a minute when I go through the review video that I sent to OFP exactly in particular three strategies that I used for three separate trades. Right, okay, so let's come back to those in a minute. Latest vids and strategy vids analysis. So you've just seen all my account statistics, and now let's go to the emails that were sent after they reviewed the account. Okay, so the first email that I received was this one here. We hope you're doing well. We appreciate that your account 1.107481 was under review and has been carefully reviewed your account. Now remember this again, because you're going to see another inconsistency in a minute. After carefully reviewing your account, yeah, you see that? Would you kindly share with us a video where you break down your trading strategy? We would also like to know what factors that influence your trading strategy. Please share a few of your old trades and explain them on the charts. So I replied back, thank you for your message. I really appreciate it. I already have daily vlogs prepared where I break down my strategy, the factors that influence my decisions, and walk through trades directly on the charts. Now, these are all, excuse me, frog in my throat. Now, all these trades that I log on a daily basis are trades that I have been trading with OFP on these accounts within CTrader. So I'll go on to say the majority of past trades along with chart explanations are covered in these videos. So you're welcome to take your pick of the examples you like to review, as they are all with you. I have hundreds of videos. I've got over 150 daily vlog videos where they could go through any of them, and they can pick any of them, and they can see my strategies, and they can see that every trade is put on by me. They can see my thought process, and it's pretty obvious that I can trade at this point. So please let me know if these are sufficient, or if you would like me to prepare an additional video specifically for this review. I'm more than happy to do that for you. And then I send this link here, the Daily Grind with DTrader, and that link is the link to this Google Doc sheet. So it's the link to my daily vlogs, basically. So all they would have needed to do was just look through this, go through all these 40 videos, or just pick a couple of them, go through them. There's 41 videos just there, and you can just, if you want to just pause the video and just look at some of the titles on there, it would have been easy for OFP just to have clicked on a couple of these, saw that I was trading well, saw that I was technically and fundamentally aware, and I was using strategies that fully complied with the rules. You would think that would have been easy, right? No. This is where I started to think to myself, okay, these guys are up to something. So their next email to me, so they're already getting funny, after 40 videos, and let me just mention this to you, and this is widely known across the internet and across Discord. On their Discord channel, they have traders that DM each other in the background, especially if you get a trader that comments that they never see high payouts. They never see traders that get in over $5,000 paid out. They've never seen traders that are getting over $10,000 payout. That's because they don't pay them. It's because they go through exactly what I'm showing you on this video now. It's very, very carefully orchestrated scam that they use to get rid of good traders. So as they only want bad traders, like I explained, to keep buying accounts. Once they get a trader like me that can trade well, that's making good profits, they no longer want me on their platform, because they're not making any money. They're going to make money from bad traders that keep buying accounts. They make commission, yeah, fair enough, but they would rather keep my 4,500 profit, keep my 10,000 profit, rather than pay it to me and then just get rid of me. So we're making all the good traders make good profit, and they keep it for themselves. And then the emails that follow, eventually traders like myself thought, okay, I've actually been scammed, and how can I continue with OFP? I'm going to have to forget about the profit that I've made with them and find somebody else to trade with, because I've just completely and utterly been scammed. And that's what happens to hundreds of thousands of traders, no doubt. And my Discord account with the OFP got blocked as soon as I told them that they were a scam, and I'm being scammed. They blocked my account absolutely straight away. Like within 5 minutes of me sending the email calling them out as a scam, my Discord was blocked. And the reason for that is because I now know that they're a scam, and they don't want me telling all the other people in Discord in the DMs that I've been scammed. But what they don't know is I'm making other emails. I've got other emails. I'm still on the OFP server. They don't know who I am, and I'm telling everybody about the scam. This scam's going to be revealed on forums. It's going to be revealed to regulatory bodies, revealed to all payment providers, We need to get it to the masses, because by the time you finish watching this video, you're going to see how much they are a scam, an absolute scam. Okay, so let me just keep my cool a little bit there and carry on explaining, because it's all going to come together. You're going to, by the end of the video, like I say, you're going to see that if I don't get paid, they're not going to pay anybody. If I haven't been paid for this account here, they're never going to pay anybody. They're just going to pay little amounts to keep looking like they're paying out like $1,000, maybe $2,000, but they're never going to pay big amounts. They're never going to pay they had no intention of paying this payout. Okay, so let's carry on. Kindly share a video with you breaking down your strategy. I just sent them 40 plus videos. And then he goes out saying, yeah, okay, so that's the first email. Okay, so then I've gone and I've sent the email to them with that Google Docs sheet with 40 plus videos in, right? Let me just get into my email. I just want to make sure I've got the right ones, guys. Okay, so this one here, and let's just go through it. So I sent them the 40 videos, and I also explained I've got another 150 if they want any more. So they sent an email back saying, thank you for contacting us. We have received your mail. However, I would like you personally to select one that you think explains your strategy and send us a link to the video. And I was like, okay, that's weird. There's 40 plus videos there. It's obvious that I've got a good strategy. Take a look at them. Why do you need me to pick one for you? Just have a look through it. So they're already being funny. And I sent an email back very politely saying, thank you for your reply. Rather than digging through my previous videos to find the most suitable ones, I'll create a fresh set specifically for this review. As you mentioned in your first email, please share a few of your old trades and explain them as examples on the charts. So with that in mind, I'll prepare a 3-part short video series, each covering one trade from the account 1017481. I'll get those recorded for you now, kind sir, and they will be back with you shortly. So, what I did, I went and recorded 1, 2, 3 videos. Each video has got a different trade selected from the account that's been reviewed. This account here, this account here, that's got perfect statistics. I sent it to them in video format, 3 videos. So I said, hi Evans, thank you for holding on for a while I get these done. It just took me not even 40 minutes or so to get these videos done and send them over. Here are 3 short videos as you requested. They are not too long in total, 30 minutes. I kept them precise while still providing clear explanations of the strategy behind each trade. So I sent them a trade that was Euro USD, and it was on the July the 7th, It explains within this video, we're going to go through these videos actually in part 2. It shows top-down analysis, so it shows everything that I'm thinking about before I even enter the trade, and then it goes right the way down to entering the trade and what I'm thinking as I'm entering the trade. And then the second video was a GBP JPY, and that was on July the 22nd, and it was also top-down analysis, but on this strategy we used a John Wick reversal candle formation at a key demand zone, which was a 4-hour FVG, and I explain that trade in that video. We're going to go through that in part 2. This Euro GBP for part 3, this was price action analysis. Well, they're all price action analysis, but this was a sell from a break and retest of the previous daily low. So those of you that know trading, the previous daily low breaks, when there's a bearish momentum on the 4-hour or the daily time frame, you wait for a retest of the previous daily low, normally during the London Open or the New York Open, so you get a lot of momentum, and then you enter short for the break and the retest because it's a sell, and you'll also see that in my video explanation. Okay, so then I say, I hope these provide a professional and clear view of my approach to trading. Please let me know if there's anything else preparing to or expand on any other part in detail. So I've been ever so polite, ever so forthcoming with my approach, and statistics are perfect. Strategic videos, perfect. They've got 40 plus other videos that they can watch as well. And there's 150 plus videos that they can also watch within the Google Docs sheet. They've got my rules and my strategy explained within the doc sheet. They've got another link in the doc sheet to my playbook. So all the strategies that I use are listed here within this Google Docs sheet. If you want to see these, just slow the video down and pause it and just have a read yourself, guys. But they're all high-level trading strategies that are used. And the link to that Google Docs sheet that I've just showed you is there. My strategy explanation and playbook. So I've sent them a Google Docs sheet with all the rules fully abided by. Videos 40 plus, my most recent ones. All these trades here are in the account that they've just reviewed. It shows that I've got fundamental, technical strategy. I'm trading, not anybody else, not any bot or anything else that they want to try and use as an excuse like they've done with other traders. It proves without a doubt, without question, that I am trading this account. I am trading using a good strategy, and I am trading profitably. At this point, and the fact that I've just sent them 3 brand new videos, how can they refuse? How can they refuse? How can they deny this payout? It's impossible, right? Wrong. And we're going to see in part 2. You're going to see in part 2. So what I'll do, guys, I'll just cut that video off here as it's getting a little bit long. So we wanted it to be about 30 minutes. It's now 35 minutes. So what we shall do is we'll stop this video. This is part 1. And then part 2 is going to show you their replies to that email. And we're also going to debunk what they've said as their reasons for denial. We're going to debunk it, and we're going to prove that OFP is a complete scam as we go through my trading strategy videos that I sent them. Scam, scam, scam. I'll see you in part 2.